Good afternoon, everybody. Get on in here. I need to do a little fluffing. Yep, that's better. Anyway, it's a new day. It's Thursday. I have my water. How about you? I've been having a hard time getting my steps in today. And I sat down and I tried to figure out what was going on, and I figured it out all right. When you go through the HALT, hungry, angry, lonely, tired, or thirsty. And I need to punch this button right there so it stays focused on me. So I went through the HALT thing, HALTT. Hungry, angry, thirsty, tired. Hungry, angry, lonely, thirsty, or tired. Well, I got plenty of sleep last night. I had breakfast, which is something I don't usually do. I even had lunch, which is something I don't usually do. But I got to the last one thirsty, and I hadn't been drinking my water. So that pretty much did it. So I started drinking my water. My energy level got up. And I got all but two of my going down the steps. So, folks, here's to energy. Drink up. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I put vitamin C in the water. And my straw was down on the very bottom. So I got vitamin C. Ooh, that got me right there. But it'll be good. Justin came over this morning and he's fighting this virus that's going around. Everybody's had it. Everybody has had it. I'm not going to have it. Knock on wood. I'm taking my vitamin C. I'm all good. But I want to address something near and dear to my heart. And I posted it last night on our page. But yesterday afternoon, we were driving to go to dinner. We had some gift cards. And so instead of going on Friday night, sometimes we go during the week to places like Olive Garden and that sort of thing. And we had a gift card, thanks to Kathy and Jack. And we had a gift card to Olive Garden. And we like to go there every couple of months. And on the way, I got this tweet, and it says Alex Trebek. And so it was a video, and so I just turned the radio down, and Robert and I love Alex Trebek. We watch him every single night. Every single night. And we love his sense of humor. We love the questions. We play along. It's just, we record it if we're not home. So he announced to the world that he's been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, my sister Leanne, who passed away last July, she lost her boyfriend to pancreatic cancer, and he died in April. And it broke my heart, you know. So, I want you to use the hashtag prayers for Alex, and I want you to light candles and say prayers for Alex and post it on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere. Let's get the prayer warriors going, because he is a good man and he's brought a lot of knowledge to the world. And I think, and I know, I don't just think, I know that prayers can absolutely change everything. Our Justice Ginsburg, she had pancreatic cancer once upon a time, and she beat it. So there's a small percentage that can do it. And with the help of God and all of you prayer warriors, let's do it. Let's not be sad, because he is going to have one heck of a testimonial to tell the world. And he's still going to work all the way through this. So we'll see the whole process. So prayers for Alex, and let's do it. My sister Susan made it to Israel. It was a long flight. She went to Frankfurt and then on to Israel, and she got there and she's posting pictures, which is just, flying's always difficult and it's not ever fun. So let's keep people in Clay. My friend, Justin's friend, he's going to be able to go with them on a trip. Doctors haven't released him, but they said, you're good. You just got to have like restless legs when you're flying. There's Amy. Hey, Amy, love you. So we got lots of things to do today. Lots of things to do. So keep Alex and everybody in your prayers. And let's answer some questions. How about it? Well, if I raise the paper over here, it doesn't mess with my light. If I raise the paper over here, it messes with my light. So, okay, I'm going to put them in this hand. I think I need some more water, though. You ready? Grab your cup, your water bottle, whatever. Oh, that's better. That's better. You can always catch us at 2 o'clock on Thursday, everybody. During the week, the other days of the week, there's no telling when I'm going to do it. I try to do it after Scott Adams talks, which is sometimes between 11 and 11:15. I try to come on, but sometimes it's 11:30, sometimes it's 1. You just never know. So, folks, I got questions that I can put in the wrong hand. Since tomorrow night is date night, we have a basic weekly plan to our whole week. Monday is weekly home blessing. Tuesday is sort of plan and play. Wednesday is anti-procrastination day. Thursday is run a few errands. Friday is date night, a clean out your car day. There's my son. Y'all pray for him. He's trying to get sick on us. I made him put on a face guard when he got to the office today. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Saturday is family fun day, and Sunday is renew your spirit day. So here's our question about any suggestions on what to do on date night for someone who is absolutely single, has no family in the area, and without local friends to hang out with? Oh, I got some great ideas. Get a friend online on our Fly Lady group, and maybe come together with some folks. Liz can start a thread for people who are single to kind of come together, and y'all have some fun. Maybe have a pampering party where you get together, and you get together online and have a pampering party, and just have some fun with filing your fingernails or painting your fingernails, and maybe you give each other your phone numbers and get on the phone and talk. Have a chat line going. That could be fun things to do. But you got to reach out and ask other people. You can't just sit around expecting somebody to ask you. If you want to do something with other people, but it's also fun to go to a coffee shop. If you don't drink coffee at night, you could. I have a friend who I met because I sat down in a red chair at our local coffee shop. It's a place where Robert and I met, but it's not a coffee shop anymore. And she called me her red chair friend. And we got to be great friends. And I think she's moved away now, but I was her red chair friend. And you got to reach out and just get to know people. Maybe somebody at your church, and if you haven't found a church yet, go church shopping, trying to find a church that you would like to be a part of. Sometimes smaller churches are a little more intimate, and but larger churches have bigger groups of people to do things with. So check out a church in your area. Okay, next one. Love your face powder trick. Your face looks so put together in the mornings. Do you have any makeup tips for a quick look? Maybe do a video if you have a chance. Oh my goodness. All I do is I use a powder. I don't use liquid makeup. I use Bare Minerals or a Bare Minerals like thing, and I have it's sort of Leanne Ely gave it to me many years ago, and I keep buying it back because it's wonderful. If you have red splotches on your face, you need a makeup that has a little yellow tint in it to neutralize the red. So the yellow will I can't say it. Anyway, it'll blend it out. So I have this concealer, it's called. It's a powder with a little bisque yellowy tint to it that I put on red spots. And then I take the powder mixture that I've made because the ivory is too light. I look like a ghost. And the next stage down is too dark. So I blend it and I just put the powder all on. And I have to be careful not to get it on my black. And then I take, I have a powdered blush that I use a smaller brush. And because I have a roundish face, I just do a little L right here. And then I blend it with my hand. And I do another L right here. And you don't get, you kind of stay even with the nose and square it up with the eye. And don't get below the nose. You know, you don't want blush coming down to here. You want to go right, that's the line, and that's the line. And you want to put the blush on and blend it. And there you have it. And then I put lipstick on. I don't do eye makeup because my eyes will swell shut. Occasionally, if I'm going to be on TV, I will put a dark shadow or eyeliner that's a powder underneath my eyelashes. But I wear glasses and you can't really see my eyes through the glasses. So I'm good. So I use a Bare Minerals or a Bare Minerals type powder. And I've gotten compacts that are Bare Minerals and a CoverGirl, different kind of compacts that I carry in my purse just for emergencies, you know, like I don't want to go in restaurant shiny faced or whatever. So not that my face gets oily, but I'll bust those all up and put them in a little jar and mix them up, and it works. I don't spend a lot of money on makeup. My lipstick's the most expensive thing, and it's $25 for a true tube of it, and it's Bobbi Brown. The reason I get the Bobbi Brown is it doesn't change colors on me. Most lipsticks will change colors on me. Like a red or a purple will become an orange. And I can't stand that. Absolutely cannot stand it. Okay. But I don't know about doing a video. But we'll see. I did a video washing my face. And we got these cute little face wipes now. Because I was addicted to a Sephora face wipe. And then they quit making them. And so we decided to take our purple rag and get it pink. For ladies, pink. And we cut it in one rag into 4 pieces. And you get a dozen of them. And these things take your makeup off. They take the makeup off. And it is just wonderful how well they do to take your makeup off. Okay, folks, I need some more water. Everybody drink up. But a tube of lipstick will last me a year because I date it. And when you get down to the bottom of the lipstick, I take the lipstick that's left, I dig it out with a little tiny paddle. And I put it in a little round little tub. And then I use the end of my makeup brush to put it on my lips until it's all gone. I can't stand to waste a $25. I know I'm sounding like my mother-in-law. I can't stand to waste a $25 tube of lipstick. So I use it to the last drop. Okay, next question. How to keep extra office supplies organized in one area so they don't take over the space? Well, you have bins, and we keep an office in a bag, and this will keep your office supplies, simple office supplies, so that you have it with you all the time. Just put what you need, a few envelopes here and there. But I have some little plastic bins that I've labeled. Took me a couple of hours one day, and it was winter time, and it was nasty out, and it was the first of the year, so I wanted to organize my office supplies. So I have a bin for a little of everything, and I have a shelf that has cards and different things on it and thank you notes, and it's all right there. It's all good. Let's see. And you need a special space for kids' projects, kids' stuff, so that they can't find it. You need poster boards behind the couch so they can't get to them. And you need markers and different things that you have hidden so that they won't use them up, because there's going to be time that they're going to have to do a project, and you're going to have to run to to CVS at 10 o'clock at night, and that's not fun. That is just not fun. Okay. When is it okay to tackle your husband's clutter and hotspots? It's never okay unless he asks for your help. Do you understand that? It's going to cause too many problems. Now, you can confine his clutter to a specific area. Like Robert doesn't have clutter. He has areas of things that are his, and I just don't bother him. He has a plant stand that has his phone charger on it, and God love him. He gave Justin his Bose headphones this morning. I'd given his others away, but this time he gave his to Justin. Because Justin's got new hearing aids. And he said, son, just go ahead and take them. And don't leave anything around a bratty little dog named Tulip. I laid some earbuds out for Justin because he's sick and I didn't want him to come in the house. But he came in the house anyway. And then I washed my hands and wiped down the door handles after he left. But I put it all out on the front porch. And Tulip grabbed it and chewed it into a million pieces. Little stinker. He had to bring Molly over. So here we go. It's never okay to tackle your husband's hot spots. You can give him areas and let him have those areas. It's his house too. So don't make your life miserable, because when you start nagging on him, all it does is make you miserable. So don't do that. Just stop it. Nip it in the bud. Zip it. But you deal with your areas of clutter, and God knows we have a lot of them. A lot of them. And when you get all of yours done, he's going to start noticing. We have got hundreds of testimonials from people saying That's what happened at their house. And there's probably people on here saying, I got my stuff cleaned up, I got rid of my clutter, and my husband started jumping in with me. And it really does work that way. Can we have another pamper night soon? Yes, we can. I think Monday or Tuesday is Robert's Philosophical Society meeting, and I'll try to do one then. But I don't know which day it is yet. So, yep, we'll have one soon. And if not, if it's just you and the kids are going on date night with Dad on Friday night, get your girlfriends together and y'all do something. How do I keep my porcelain sink always looking nice? It's called Shiny Sink. You have to wipe it out every evening when you get through. You can use a little Windex. You don't have to do the whole Shiny Sink. Excuse me, I need another drink. You don't have to do the whole Shiny Sink thing, but you just wipe it out. You can put a little Windex and wipe it out. Use a purple rag, and it always will look good. And put your dishes away. When you get through with the dishes, do every step of washing dishes. And put all the dishes away. It makes your kitchen look wonderful. How can I get my husband on board? How many times am I going to have to tell y'all? He didn't join. It's not his thing. Don't force Fly Lady down his throat. Now let me tell you, I was at a conference in Nashville a few years ago. Rebecca and I were at this conference. And this man comes up to me and he sees our banner across the back of the booth, and it says, "Are you living in chaos?" And it's got the Fly Lady picture and all kinds of good stuff. And he looks at me and he said, and he points his finger and he said, "You're a 4-letter word in our house." And I'm thinking, what have I done? You know, what have I done? And he said, "My wife, she joined you a few years ago, and I finally had to put my foot down and say, if you mention the word Fly Lady again, that's it." Now, I didn't think that was very nice, but you get my point here. Don't use my name to make your husband livid, because he didn't join, you did. You do it for you, not to force him to get clean. It's just like if he were a drinker, you can't make him stop drinking. He's got to want to do it on his own. Same thing for you. He can't make you do anything. So quit shoving Fly Lady down your kid's throat and down your husband's throat. They will want to join. Now, you can get your kids. You're the director and you're the mama. The hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world. So, folks, you can get your kids involved because that's your job, to teach your kids the way they should go and teach them how to have fun and clean house and get things done. It doesn't have to be a vicious, terrible way of cleaning. Doesn't have to be punishment. And if you use washing dishes or any kind of cleaning for punishment, shame on you. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you make it fun, it will get done. But you can't force Fly Lady on your family. All you can do is kind of like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Do the whitewashing on the fence and have a good time doing it, and the kids will love it. And you know, your husband will jump in too. In a few weeks, I'm going to bring somebody on that I met at a conference in Orlando. And this fella, he has been through a lot, and we're gonna have a split screen, and he's promised me he'll come on, and he's going to tell you about how Fly Lady works in his house. And he's quite the comedian. He should be a stand-up comedian. I just love him to death. He's been through a lot. He almost died on us a couple years ago. He got infection in his leg, and he's a miracle. He is an absolute miracle. But you know, his wife is so funny. He's in a coma, and his wife draws Superman symbol on his forehead because, you know, people were praying for him all over the world, and we were determined that he was going to survive being in a coma from this sepsis that he had. And a few months ago, he fell off a roof near what he was working on. He was working, and he broke his neck. The man has been through it, but maybe I can get him to come on here in a few weeks, and he'll talk to you about how Fly Lady works at his house. Because his wife was a fly baby, and now she's working full time and going to school. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting dressed to shoes. Any suggestions? Put your shoes on. I mean, it doesn't get any plainer than that. You get up, you pick your clothes out the night before. Maybe you're having a hard time getting dressed because your laundry's not done. Maybe you need to take all your laundry to the laundromat so you can get it all done at one time. But if nothing else, just go wash one outfit. Put it in your bathroom where you get dressed so that when you get up in the morning, your shoes are right there, your clothes are there, and you can get dressed to lace up shoes without even thinking about it. It's all right there. And you just got to get dressed. It's the first. You don't go to the kitchen and make coffee. You don't run around the house doing things in your jammies. Your first thing when you get up is pull the covers up on your bed, get out, run to the bathroom, get your shower, get dressed, fix your hair and face, bam. We got a testimonial last night that she got up and got dressed first thing, and before she knew it, the doorbell was ringing. And it was a friend. She forgot she had a breakfast appointment with a friend. But she was dressed and ready to go. Okay, folks. Grab your water. Let's drink up. Moccasins do not count unless they're high top moccasins and you can't take them off. They've got to be on your feet so that you can't kick them off. It's the rule. I have boots on right now, and these are high top boots. They're ankle boots, but they still go up halfway on my shin, and they zip up, and I can't get them off unless I bend over and unzip them. So they stay on until I get my bath at night. I like to take a bath at night. It relaxes me, gets me ready for bed. It's part of my before bed routine. But when I take the dirty clothes off, I pick out the clean ones for tomorrow. I have a system in place. You can also do your laundry up and put 5 outfits or 7 outfits together if you have that many. I don't have that many. And put them together, hang them on a hanger with a little note card that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There you have it. You've got to be disciplined. That's my word this year, being disciplined. And when you think to do something, you got to set an alarm. I'm setting alarms for me to walk up and down the steps. I have an alarm at 9:30 that gets me going, but most of the time I get 2 trips up and down the stairs before 9:30 hits. So I'm ahead of the game. I like being ahead. I like having a little grace going on. And I'm getting them in. I started out with 10 in January, 11 in February. Now I'm doing 12. I didn't know I could do one without huffing and puffing. When should I complete detailed cleanings? Now, we have the list, and they're going out tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. All the detailed cleaning lists. You're going to have a link to them. And if you're not signed up to get my emails, because some important stuff comes out in the Ask Fly Lady question every morning. And then I usually do an announcement at 8 o'clock. Ask Fly Ladies at 7 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, you'll get my morning musing. Now, our detailed cleaning list, you got to adapt it for your home. Because my home's I have a small house. I don't have 10 rooms. I have 2 bedrooms, which this one's not a bedroom anymore. But I have 2 bedrooms. I have a basement, which is Robert's domain. I don't go down there, and sometimes I'll sweep the floor. I did the stairs yesterday, but I didn't do the stairs the way I told you I was going to do them. I thought it might be a little too dangerous, and I thank you for warning me, those of you who said, don't go down the stairs backwards. So I didn't. But I have this little handheld Black & Decker vacuum cleaner. And so I held that and went up the stairs one step at a time, reaching out in front of me and getting all the stuff off the steps. And they look pretty good. Now I'm going to do the rug at the bottom of the steps. It's really nasty because Robert comes in and out through there all the time. I got phlegm today. I've almost drunk a whole cup. Now, what was the question? Oh, the detailed cleaning. And your missions that come out every day in the flight plan at 5:30, or if you get Fly Lady Express, it comes out at 8:30 at night Eastern Time. The missions in the flight plan are your detailed cleaning. You don't have to overthink it. You just don't. You don't have to overthink. Because in about 3 months, you will take care of everything around that area. So we're in the kitchen this week. Detailed cleaning amounts to decluttering a drawer, decluttering your pantry, little things like that, cleaning out your refrigerator really well. And all of these things come together after about 3 months. You just start over. Wiping down windows. And you can do that on Weekly Home Blessing too. If you're in that zone and you want to do a little. I have picture windows in my kitchen. I have a picture window over my stove and a picture window over my sink. So they get splattered occasionally, but a purple rag does an amazing job with just water on it. But you got to have those inside shoes on. You might not wear them outside, but they got to be laced up and on your feet at all times. And it really does work. Shoes tell your head it's time to do something. My sister, Susan, she took a pair of water shoes with her to Israel. She's going to get in the Jordan River and be baptized in the river Jesus was baptized in. And she took a pair of shoes just for that. So in about 3 months, and as you go through the zones, if you don't get around to it this month, you'll get it next month. And if it's something that's weighing heavy on you, do it on Anti-Procrastination Day, whether you're in that zone or not. Okay, we got one more question here, and then we'll take some from the group here. Y'all start writing some questions down, and Patty and Liz will send them to me. How do I keep up with all the pet hair. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. Right now, I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. And my favorite tool, well, I have 3 favorite tools for pet hair. My mop, this thing is amazing. You wet it and you run it on your floor just a little bit every day. Do it, and you can gather up pet hair like you wouldn't believe. Take it outside with your rubber scrubber and sweep it, and you're good to go. My other tool, let me reach and get it. My carpet sweeper. This thing, this is brand new. It's not dirty. I got one in the kitchen that's not brand new. It's been through the ringer. This thing gets pet hair off of rugs like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I am in shock when I clean it. When I clean it out. And I'm going to start with a clean one to do the basement rug. And when I do that, you're just not going to believe. You're just not going to believe what it's going to get up. I'm going to be in shock. I know I am. But I've been saving it to do a little video with. And then the third thing, which I've already mentioned, is the rubber scrubber. Last night, Tulip had gotten in our pond. And we're going to get the pond cleaned out this spring. Jimmy, my neighbor, who needs little odd jobs, he's offered to clean out the pond, and we're going to let him. And the pond is 20 years old, and it's full of muck. And she gets in the pond and stirs up the muck, and she's covered in black. Her face is covered in black because she gets underwater. She's covered in black. And the little stinker then wants to come in the house. So the stuff dries on her, and I lift this up, and she sees it. And she comes running at me because she wants me to brush this stuff out of her fur. And she loves it. And then I've got these bath wipes. I get the majority of it out. And I've got these bath wipes that are made for dogs. And I rub her down with it. Not really put her in the tub or anything because she would be wild. But I rub her down with it, and I show Robert how dirty she was and throw those away. This thing does great. It also does good for getting cat hair off the back of the couch. So these are on BOGO right now. Let me tell you our sales things we've got going on. We have the carpet sweeper. It's $21.95. It's usually $29.95. So get it now because it's ending on the 15th. You got that? March 15th, the Ides of March. We are out of the mop head, but we still have these chenille mop cloths. So you can, if you've already gotten the extra large mop head, you can order more mop cloths. You can either buy one or you can buy 2, and they're half price because we were discontinuing them. But we may see if we can continue to get these since so many people have the mop heads. What else we got going on? Oh, we're discontinuing the grocery bags. They're $10. So get those. Silver rags. This is a favorite product. They're just like the purple rags, except they're not purple. They're silver. And I really like these because they don't have as much dye in them. I have to pre-wash these by washing dishes with them in hot soapy water for several days and then run them through the washing machine. And I keep one in the bathtub. And eventually all the purple gets out. Some people have set the dye with salt, which works. But guess what? The silver rags aren't like that. They're silver. And they're the same fabric, exact same fabric. I can prove it to you. There you go. See it? Exact same fabric. It's like corduroy, but it's not corduroy. But the silver rags are wonderful tools. You grab up a silver rag and run around your house and get some things done. Why don't you have sticky notes anymore? We've never had sticky notes. We've never had sticky notes. I don't know what you're talking about there. We've had the Fly Lady logo that was a sticky thing, but they quit making that material it would stick on anything. We called it what did we call that thing? Whatever happened to the clog cannon? Well, we sold out of them and we didn't get them back because they took up a lot of space, and we just decided not to get them back. We might get some in the future, but we're looking for a different design. That's something that won't break as easily. It was called a cling. Yep, we called it a clingy because it would cling to anything. And I've got some of them, just a few of them. But the main thing is, it did a good job. I just got cat hair all over me. Will you ever have coffee cups again? Probably not. There was problems with shipping them. We might do some kind of Tervis looking cup, maybe, with the Fly Lady in it. But most people don't want the Fly Lady logo on things. I love it, but a lot of people don't. Do you ever use essential oils? Yes, I use essential oils every night. I buy Epsom salt in a 20-pound bag from a company in San Francisco called the Epsom Salt Company, I think. But if you do a search for Epsom Soak, SOAK, you'll find the company. And I buy 20-pound bags, about one a month. And what's the best tool to order first? Okay. And I have a little bag that I put a couple of cups of the Epsom salt in, and I pour some lavender essential oil in it. I can't stand a lot of smell, but I have a little scoop, like a coffee scoop, and I put 2 scoops of that in my bath water along with a cup of Epsom salt. So I take a bath with Epsom salt, magnesium sulfide, every day. And I just think it keeps your body doing well. Was there a Fly Lady apron? No, there was never a Fly Lady apron. We had a Fly Lady vest. Somebody wanted to know the best tool to buy for your first tool. I would probably buy the silver or the purple rags is a great tool. Or the Fly Lady calendar, which we don't have many of those left. They are about to sell out. I don't like headaches because of I don't like the smell because of the headaches, but the lavender, it reminds me of mine and Robert's first date. And it's a special time, and it's a story I'll tell you one day, but hey, it was lavender oil was in what price for 20 pounds bag of Epsom salt? It's free shipping because I'm on Amazon Prime. I think it's about $20. And it's worth it to me because I just love my baths. That's the way I treat myself. And I treated myself earlier this week. I had my cup about the Our Lady, the Untier of Knots. And I got online as soon as I got off the show. The Do It Now principle kicked in. And I want to show you this beautiful picture. It's already framed and everything. I don't have to do anything to it. But look at this. How pretty is that? And it makes me happy because she's untying these knots. And sometimes we get ourselves in a big bunch of knots. And it's hard. It's just hard to untie those knots. But I like to untie knots. And it reminds me that I like to untie knots. and helping you to untie one knot at a time, of establishing your habits, changing bad habits to good habits. It's on Amazon. It was on Amazon, and there was one you could buy. You could get 2 little pictures, but I wanted a little bit bigger picture, and it'll make my wall look pretty, and I can look across the way and see it, and it makes me happy. I don't get much for myself, and that was something I said I wanted it the other day, and I got online and found it. It's just simple. Keep things simple. I mean, the other things I have on my wall over there is a picture Robert made of a hawk that was in a tree in our backyard. Beautiful red-tailed hawk. And then there's another picture of a rose that has 2 centers that I got my Sister Patty one, and I got one. I also have a cup. Well, the cup's right over here. Let's see if I can get to it. There's my little cup with the 2 centers of the rose. I made that picture. Makes me happy. So surrounding yourself with things that you love, that make you happy. I've got my favorite Bible verses on the wall. I've got Why Not Today. That's Eric's theme, and it's a song that Amy wrote. Why Not Today? And she gave me this little metal thing that has Why Not Today on it. I don't know why I have 2 of them, but I have 2 of them because I helped produce the album that Eric made. But what have you got to wait for? We used to end every show we did with Why Not Today. And I don't know if I've got any. Let me see if I've got any power in my iPod. Nope, no power. Maybe next week I'll play the song for you. The feather duster is a great way to pamper yourself. You feel really good when you use a feather duster. But I like the multi-wand too. Multi-wand makes me happy. I get in around my toilet and get the back of it and all kinds of stuff. The songs were good on the podcast, but I probably need to get this charged. I'm going to take it and get it charged right now so that I'll have it for next week. It's an old iPod. It's real old. But it's got all my songs in it, and maybe I'll play some songs because I've got music right there in a stereo, and I could play it for you. We used to end the show with Why Not Today every single time, and it was a good thing to do. But I can't do it because I don't have 2 phones. Yep, Why Not Today? And those songs are available on iTunes, or you can download, you can buy the albums. We have 2 albums that Amy did. We have the Fly CD, and we have the Up Kind of Day CD. And the Up Kind of Day CD we did for children, but it's more than just for children. So putting some music in your life, and we developed this music a long time ago. Amy's daughter, Anna, is 12, 13. I don't know exactly how old she is, but she was born the weekend we debuted that CD in Salt Lake City. Okay, folks, we got 10 more minutes. Right now, my heart rate is as low as it's been all day. Y'all make me happy. You make me feel good. I've been chased by a rooster before. It's not fun. Yep, the multi-wand is a cool tool. It is a wonderful tool. The thing about people with disabilities is you got to pace yourself. You know your limits. So set your timer and do 2 minutes. If you can't do 2 minutes, just do 1 minute. But set your timer, and then you do that 1 minute's worth, and then you sit down and you rest until you've got your heart rate back to where it needs to be so you can get up and do more. It's all about pacing yourself and building up your stamina. Well, this has been a good show. Tomorrow is clean out our car day, and it's also clean out your purse day. And if you wanted to get a head start on clean out your purse day, we could play a little game right now. Everybody go grab your purses. Go grab your purses, and we can clean out our purses right now and see what's the weirdest thing you find in your purse and post it on here. You ready? I'm going to drink some water. Y'all drink up too. Grab your purse and let's clean out our purses for a little bit. We'll have one thing done for tomorrow. What do you suggest to clean the top of a glass top stove? I use a single edge razor blade. It works wonders. And I just learned this last year. It's the most amazing thing I've ever used. So let's clean out our purses, folks. And let's post what's the weirdest thing you got in your purse. Purse is next to you. Ready, set, go. This will be fun. I have 2 purses that I use, and I just changed my wallet from one to the next because it has pretty much all the same thing. One's black and one's purple. Y'all can do it. Repotting plants, that's a dirty job, that's for certain. The kids put a hot dog in a travel toothbrush with tiny toothpaste. I like my little portable, I keep a bag of those little toothbrushes by my chair. So if I get a notion that I want to eat, I brush my teeth. It's one of those habits I learned a long time ago, that if you have your mouth feeling fresh and minty, you won't eat as much. Pancake syrup. That's a good one. Good job. Well, Q-tips, that's not quite so weird. A baseball and a bottle of olive oil. Well, that's kind of weird. Unless you take the olive oil with you to dinner. Y'all, this is fun. This is fun. A mustard packet. A dog biscuit. Dog biscuits are good to have with you. French vanilla coffee creamer. I don't like coffee creamer. Pancake syrup from Cracker Barrel. That's some cute pancake syrup. I don't blame you for taking that if you didn't use it. Tape measures are good to have. I have a tape measure that I carry with me. Crayons, that's good. You don't need 4 tubes of lipstick. Nope. Six pens. Wow. Y'all are funny. Let's get those purses clean. A Disney movie. Muscle rub. Well, you never know when you might need that. Medical tape. I actually have Russian Band-Aids. Russian. They're in Russian Band-Aids in my purse. But I put them there purposely because they have I take a blood thinner, and sometimes if I skin my knee or something, and it's got the ability to stop the bleeding in the Band-Aid. I also have a purple little hot pink. Where'd they go? I lost my little pink rag. There it is. I have one of these in my purse too for my glasses. Now I can't see any of your posts. Let me put my glasses back on. A knife. I like to have my pocket knife with me. It's on my key ring. And I also have one of those things that breaks the glass. Because we drive past a river all the time, and it's a pretty deep river. And I've got this little hoogie thing that you push up against the glass, and it shatters the glass. I'll get it out. That's a good idea. The receipts are gone. Now let me give you a tip for receipts. Take an old notebook, an old spiral notebook that's got writing all in it that kids have used or you've used, and you start taping your receipts in the notebook, and work from January, and the further back you get, you just let the kids tape them in there as you take them out each week of your purse, and then you've got your receipts right there. I forgot I had to mail my... Yep. Cleaning your purse out, get some stuff done. Maybe we should do this on Wednesdays. Anti-procrastination. It sounds like some of you have been putting some stuff off. Ketchup. Y'all are funny. So what do you think the weirdest thing was? Right now, I think it's pancake syrup. To the lady who had the knee replacement, got new knees. Ice, ice, baby. Remember the song, Ice, Ice, Baby. Keep ice on those knees. Liz will tell you, ice is the remedy for this. Rubber gloves. Definitely pancake syrup. That's running right up there. I found a lottery ticket that needs to be checked. You better check that. We made our donation last night. I'm not big on lotteries, but every once in a while Robert will have $2 when he goes to the grocery store, and he will pick up a lottery ticket, and it was like 329 million last night on Powerball. But we didn't get a single one of them. But we made a donation to help somebody else be a millionaire. And we felt good about that. Little sketchbook. That's taking care of you. That's wonderful. An iPad charger. Well, I need to iPod charge this. It's got the old charger. I gotta find it. Poo spray. I know what that is. I have some of that in my purse too. Well, y'all have a good day. Keep cleaning those purses out, and tomorrow I'll clean your car out. Take a grocery bag out to your car and empty it. I got a calligraphy pen right here somewhere. So y'all have a good day. I'm going to get this downloaded and uploaded. And now it doesn't take long to upload. It used to take about an hour, and now it only takes about 2 minutes. I'm so happy. Money. A magnet. Magnets are dangerous around credit cards. Love y'all. See you later. Bye. Say a prayer for Alex.